And then she says, our kids, our young men, our young women, at least they will have something to help them so they won't be wild and they won't have a bad life. They'll have something to guide them. Our Creator give it to us. And you finish, you will dedicate it to all the kids in the Mohawks, in the Oneida, Onondagas, Cayugas, Lakota, Ojibways, Miccosukis, Hopi, way to the north, to the south, every Indian kids in our whole country. It will be dedicated in their honor. So, I was at a meeting like this one time, and I told that dream. I don't know if it was a dream or it was a vision, but it was real. I seen her, and I told it, and I says, that's what I was told to do, and I don't know when I'm going to do it, because I'm always busy all the time, and I'm not really a writer. I'm not really good at stuff like that, and I'm not disciplined either. So I'm like a wild horse too. So this one woman named Leslie Forrester, not native, she lives in Ontario, Canada. She's about my age, maybe 1 or 2 years younger or 2 years older, I don't know. And she came to me. She talks Mohawk, this lady's not native either. Plus she can talk Spanish too, and she can talk French too, and she talks English too. By golly, she's like Miss International United Nations woman. And she can carry a conversation in Mohawk with you if you want her. And she don't have one drop of Indian blood in her. So she says, Tom, my friend, if you don't mind, I want to help you, that what your grandma wants to do. If you agree, I'm going to help you, and I'm going to be a bother and headache to you if you say yes, until we get that thing done. And I don't like nobody to boss me around. I don't like boss anywheres. And she wants me to agree that first. So they call it bite the bullet. So I said, I'll bite the bullet just to satisfy Grandma, whatever that means now. So I didn't think she was that serious. That woman followed me for 7 years. Wherever I went to do a talk or lecture, and she did exactly what that young lady was doing to me now. She put one of these wireless mic right here and stick it out over here, and she record everything. And not only that, she called the Ojibways and the Potawatomis here in Wisconsin, and she called all over the country, wherever I had been traveling since I was a young guy, who has recording Tom Porter talking, even in the 60s. Some of them had it, Crees, Ojibways, and they sent it to her. And she's transcribed all the tapes, and it came into this book, all the transcriptions. And it's called And Grandma Said. And that was my grandma right there, the one I seen. And so that's the one. And this has been published a year ago, July. And it's on its 3rd printing. It's being used right now And more, last week, the 20th university, college university, including Harvard and Yale, is using this as a text in some of their class courses in Canada and the United States. And not only that, but Six Nations Reservation ordered 100 of these and gave them as gifts to all the grade school kids that graduated from 5th grade to 6th grade and from 6th grade to 7th grade. The Curriculum Education Committee asked me to sign 100 of them, and they gave it as presents to their kids. And Ganasadaga Oka Mohawks did the same thing, and Ganawaki too. So my little old grandma, even though she's 6 foot under, her power still goes. What she said is still living. So even our people is dead and gone, they can still help us if we listen.